Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we have here a Alfa 166 and I am here to replace the door lock of the door over here, the rear one, and I want to show you how I like to do it, okay? So for the disassembly of the door cover, I do have a video for that where I replace the window regulator on the front door. The disassembly of this door is exactly the same as it is on the front door and on the Alfa 156, okay? You just have an extra bolt hole over there like you have on the front. It is exactly the same. Now to replace here this lock, it is not very difficult to do, and I'm wondering here if it is really necessary to do a video for this, but here it is, okay? So let's go. So the benefit of having here the new lock, the new to this car lock, you have everything that you need to see that you have to disassemble. So you have here 3 bolts, you have the connector, you have this interior door puller, just like on the 155 is also like this. And then you have over here a clip and another one over there, okay? The window guide is over there. And normally to take out the guide, you have to take out the entire window assembly and all of the guides and everything. On this car, you do not have to do that, thankfully. Just have to take out here these 2 bolts. The guide comes out and you can get complete access to get to it. So it is really not that difficult to do, and I show you step by step. By the way, for the 155, if you need a video for how to replace the locks on the front doors, I do have a video. It is down on the description below, okay? So you have here the 2 bolts for the guide, and if you can see, here it is, right in front of the lock. And so with the T45 Torx, you remove here these 2 bolts. The washer does not come out of the bolt. Here it is. The side. As you have the tool in hand, you can take out here these 3 for the lock. They are also T45. I'm sorry, it is not a 45, it is a 40. The guide just falls out. Check out for corrosion. Nothing too special. Okay. You have a little bit of an adjustment over here, but nothing too much. Up there, nothing. It is self-adjustable. Take this out here to gain more visual space. So if you can see better over here, we can remove here the connector. We have the white clip over there. You can see clearly if I do this, it will disengage itself. And you have the blue one on top over there. Now the smart thing to do before anything else is to connect here the new lock and see if everything works correctly before doing the rest of the job. So it should recognize here the door open and closed, and for that it does. So the lights on the interior cabin will go on and off. So the internal switches are good. Now when closing and opening the car, I want to see if the internal motor will work. And so it failed on the central locking system. Now you may say, maybe the problem is not there, and yes, you can be correct. But how can you test if your central locking system is sending the signal to close this door? It is very easy to do, just with the light bulb. And I recommend you a light bulb instead of the multimeter because the signal is very fast. So we have here 4 wires, okay? The thinner ones are for the switch, the internal switch. So they just do a loop on the inside of the, can show with a simple piece of wire. If you have it like this, open, it is a door open. If you close it, it is a door closed, okay? or the other way around. Does not matter. The system, the central lock system, just recognizes circuit open or closed. Just by doing that, the lights on the inside of the car turn on, okay? Now, the central lock unit will send a signal, plus and minus, or minus and plus, does not matter right now, to activate the electrical motor on the inside of the lock. And you can do that, you can see that, with a light bulb putting here one end and the other end over here, okay? And the light on the inside of your probe must turn on while you are doing the central locking system with the remote or on the door or whatever place you may want it. So negative on one side, positive on one side. So if everything is okay over here, if the light goes on, it means that the wiring, the interconnections, the central locking system, everything is okay, except again here, the lock itself. So as you can see, the video turns out to be a little bit helpful, I hope. So as you can see, the signal reaches over here, and there is absolutely no problem with the car itself, just the lock. The two locks are not good. I will call the customer to see what's what. Probably we will assemble everything as it was, and then wait for a new one or a used one again, okay? So 2 months have passed since I last recorded the last clip, because I was looking for a good used or new lock. This one came from Poland, I believe, from Marcin. It is a very cool guy, and he tested it, but sometimes we have to test it ourselves because that's the way it is, right? So we know that we have here the wires for the switch, and we know that we have power, inversed power actually to do the thing, the lock thing. So we have to see what's what, see if when we do this it recognizes that the door is locked or not, and it does appear so the lights go on and off, okay? And opening the door over here also, it opens over here, and it must open also over there, okay? And for the lock, you can do with a remote, or you can do on a driver's door or passenger door if the lock functions. That is the main issue with our lock, okay? So let's see if this one works. Oh yes! It works! It works very well. You can see this blue tab over here. It goes for the pin. So we can assemble everything with the reassurance that everything will work very well. Now it's just a matter of removing the clip, the blue clip. Down and out. Remove the lock. Make sure not to confuse them, not to put the same one. Make some markings if you need to. Try not to scratch anything. I believe the blue tab will be better to be right now. Not force anything, okay? Careful with your fingers. The finger removal 5000. You can also put this with the lock of outside of the car, of the door. You can take out the entire wire, but I'm really close. So here now the wire, this wire over here, you have to, not a wire, this piece of metal, that's what it is. You have to make sure that it goes to the correct spot as you are putting this in place. Looking at the old one, it has to go over there. It just goes on there, okay? I promise you this is very, very easy, but as I am recording at the same time, as I am doing the job, the work, it appears not to be easy, but it is, I promise you. Now do not forget about the connector. Do not forget that the connector has some weather seals that have to be very, very good. Now, if I recall, this goes over there on the inside with these two screws, 2 bolts. It appears so. Tighten the top one first because the hole is tighter. At this point you want to test your glass if it goes down smoothly. Be careful that this wiring over here has to be snug with this part of the body of the door, okay? That's why a bit of the wiring has a little bit of a steel cable, a steel wire to route better the cable, okay? So at this point you have to know how everything is assembled. I do have a video for this. For the front door, it is the same as the rear one. It is down in the description. I also have videos on the 156, and I have on the 33, I have on my 155. I do have videos for locks on the 33, on the 155. Do not have them yet on the 156, they are very robust. Yes, but on the 147 on the back they are very bad. Go figure. For that I do not have anything right now. I have videos for how to test the window regulators and the connectors and the switches and everything. It is down in the description. Remember, everything that I did not show on this video or other videos of my channel, it is because most certainly I already have them made down on the description, okay? Remember also that this technique over here of seeing the signal and the power for this lock will do certainly for most Alfa Romeo, Fiat, Lancia, whatever cars, and most makes and models also will do for this, okay? Guys, I see you on the next one. Bye! Oh, do not forget, down in the description, you have links for helps for the channel if you are able to do so. I have my 33 and my 75 really needing of some assistance, okay? Bye!